All right.
Start. Live. We're back.
Live. We're back. We're at Masia del Vinya Winery. Today is Mother's Day. It's May 10th. Guys.
Sorry.
Yes? I can go? We're good?
It's pause due to poor connection.
Pause. Hold on. We're getting there.
What's happening? Hold on 1 second.
No, you're good. Tell me when you're ready to go.
Cheers to all the mothers out there. I don't know where we are.
If you can
We're
see
live.
me.
Yeah, we're live. Cheers. Gina's gonna be great.
We are live on one.
Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
live.
Sorry,
on Donza.
Donza. We're
Donza.
good.
What's up, man? Thank you guys for joining in today, Donza's crew, people. I'm sure Katie Becker might have been on there. I'm sure, maybe,
Yes.
possibly. Just thank you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. My mom, my wife, all the ladies here that are moms. Thank you for being here, working today. We appreciate that. Thank you, Gina, for being a part of this. Hope you guys enjoyed the live.
All right, guys, so we are Grazing Theory. If you're just tuning in and it's the first time you got a workshop with us, my name is Gina. I'm the owner and creator of Grazing Theory Lavish Charcuterie. We are a licensed and insured catering company that specializes in cheese and charcuterie boards. So that means when you get any of these ingredients from us, any charcuterie boards from us, it is made in a licensed and insured we're getting there. Hold on, guys. It's a new tool. So let us hold on. We got it. Masia, we're good. We're back on. So we are a licensed catering company made in a.
It's all messed up.
We're good. We got it. Hold on.
There we go.
We're working. Is everyone good?
Yep.
Just drink more champagne. You think it'll be funny? Like, just keep drinking.
This is what it looks like anyways, right?
Yeah. So all of this lovely food is prepared in a commercial kitchen that we rent out. It's a shared kitchen. So everything you are receiving today has been made with love. It's been made with our hands. Thank you so much for all of the orders we received today. It is a record weekend for Grazing Theory. We have pushed out, I want to say today, 60 boards. Yesterday was about 30. Doesn't include the 50 mini grazers that we sent to batch meat. It's been incredible. My heart is so full. I'm so thankful. I'm giving myself chills because I can't believe like this is all coming to fruition. So thank you so much for supporting us and for staying there with us and for ordering. And I hope your Mother's Day has been amazing. If you did receive a brunch board or a social board, we spoiled the moms today. So instead of giving you a disposable board that you put in the trash can, we gave you a 100% bamboo cutting board that you can reuse in your house. So this is something that's a keepsake. You can keep on using it over and over and over. That's just my thank you to you for supporting us. So thanks again. Dad's A-OK for ordering from us today. So you're gonna get, as I like to call, a red panty night tonight. I know. I'm from South Africa, so blame it on that. But yes, I'm very excited.
Thank you, Grazing Theory.
Oh, good. Yes. So I hope you enjoy that cutting board. It's got a little logo on there to remind you of Mother's Day. And I hope to see you back in our kitchen, either for deliveries or pickups again. So without any further ado, today we are going to teach you how to do a Brie tier cake. I have a friend, Sam Sarovich. She loves Brie, and she inspired me to make this Brie cake for her on her birthday. And we celebrated at the blind tasting at Danza del Sol Winery. It was incredible. We loved it. And we presented Sam with this beautiful Brie cake. And that's when I realized there's a lot of Brie lovers out there, and we should make this a workshop. We're going to start carrying this in our shop. So if you don't want to send flowers because you want something that lasts and that somebody enjoys for more than 2 or 3 days, we're going to have the Brie birthday cake or wedding cake in our shop. So I just want to walk you through all of the ingredients that you received today, minus the berries. So let's get started. I hope you guys have your bags out. I hope you have all of your tools out. So what you're gonna need today, guys, is a cutting board, a knife, and a good attitude, and a glass of bubbles. So I'm gonna take a sip while you guys get all that stuff out. The brute is good.
Enjoying mine right now.
Yes. Okay. So we're building a 3-tier Brie cake. So today you got a big round Brie, which is the President Brie that we tasted with the first tasting. So if you have some Espumosa left, this is what we paired it with. Our second round of Brie is going to be the 60% double cream Brie cheese, and this is what we paired the Magrana with, which was the favorite of both of my co-hosts. And then for me today, the third tier is going to be a Boursin cheese. Yours is going to be a Danish Brie, and I know there's two people that also have the Boursin with me, just because, you know, it's a high demand for cheese right now. We have to support the cheesemakers. So if cheese are starting to run out in stores, we have to buy more cheese. So don't stop buying cheese, buy more cheese so that the milk producers can keep on producing milk. They can keep on making cheese. So we're kind of seeing that little breakdown in supply and demand right now, which is why I'm using Boursin today, which I love anyway. So I have no quarrels with that. All right, so these are going to be your three tiers. So the first thing I am going to do, well, I want to show you what else is in your kit, sorry. These are two blood oranges. The blood oranges from a local grower in Temecula. His name is Walt. Walt, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the blood oranges. You also got a big kiwi. We have kumquats, it's locally grown in Temecula. And then we have these beautiful red cherries. What's amazing about Grazing Theory, or what I am very proud of, is that we try to use local businesses as much as we can. You also got a big piece of honeycomb. Mine is much bigger than yours, but I'll be cutting some of this off. So this honeycomb comes from Meljess Bees. Shelly, can you type her handle for me?
Yep.
At MELJESSBEES. Meljess Bees. So you can find her at any of the farmers markets. That's either in Old Town Temecula, that's at Vail headquarters, and I think she's also at the mall, at the Promenade Mall. Please let her know we sent you. They will sell you this big honeycomb, which is what I get from them. So I am so happy to support local businesses. Whenever we can, we do that. So when you support us, you support 3 to 4 other local businesses, which I think is amazing. Today I am adding blueberries and blackberries. I also have some raspberries. And then for garnish, we have mint and rosemary.
Look at that amazing honeycomb.
The honeycomb is bomb. It's so delicious. So guys, today you had the option to opt in for a 12-inch round slate, either from Grazing Theory, or you had a personalized one. And thank you for the guys that did order the personalized one. Otherwise, you do have a disposable round board, which is totally amazing for this brie cake you're going to do anyway. So this is a 12-inch round, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. So first thing I do is I'm going to put on my gloves, because everybody that's here today is going to want some brie afterwards. So I want to make sure. I kind of feel like Grazing Theory, Grey's Anatomy.
Scrub it.
I mean, at this point, we all feel like doctors with the masks they're telling us to wear. So, which after all is not that glamorous, I have to say. All right.
No longer want to be.
Yeah,
on
I'm like, I don't want to be a doctor anymore because of this mask. So first thing we're going to do is unwrap your brie cheese. This is a really big wheel. So this is about 10 inches of brie, about, I want to say, 1.5 inches tall. So we're going to unwrap it. Thank you for zooming in. And this is exactly what you guys are going to see at home. So flip it around so you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of brie in your first layer. So we're going to place it right on the board that we selected. I'm going to use my knife and kind of just start peeling all of this off. So yes, you got a lot of brie today, which is so cool because you have all of that bubbles to enjoy it with.
Can you freeze brie? Can you freeze cheese? Like, what if you didn't want to use the whole thing? Can you freeze it?
I think it's no.
Okay.
You need to invite more people. Have the illegal gatherings. Like, do it.
Do it.
All right. Like, no, we're not freezing cheese.
I was just asking. I didn't know.
This is kind of like the little popper and the champagne and the bubbles.
Okay.
Like,
Same
thing.
thing.
No.
Eat it.
All right.
Once
Eat
you
it.
open it,
Enjoy
have it.
it.
Do it. Right.
The second one is our double cream French brie with 60% cream content. This is the third tasting we did, which is what
everybody loves.
I want to say Nikki because that's her handle, but Nicole and Walter love. So just unwrap it. And again, both of these are going to have that beautiful like white rind. Place it right in the middle, just like a cake. So if you have the boursin cheese, you're going to just unwrap it. And if you have the little Danish cheese, which is really cute, it comes in a airlocked little container, so pop it open. And then it still has a wrapping around, so unwrap that too. And it's nice because it's just really tiny. We had to improvise because we need to support the cheesemakers, and I'm like, I love boursin. So pop it right in the middle. So right now we have a 3-tier brie cake. All right. So next I'm going to talk about knife skills. I know everybody doesn't cook, but this is super easy. And I'm going to show you how to cut a blood orange. So these blood oranges were grown right here in Temecula from Mr. Walt. Thank you, Mr. Walt, for giving Grazing Theory your delicious organic blood oranges. If you have gotten a board from Grazing Theory in the last like 3-4 weeks, these blood oranges were in there. The mini boards, these were in there. And there's like 250 mini boards out there in the past few weeks. So what we're gonna do is, you see the top of the blood orange there and the bottom. What I like to do, instead of cutting it this way, Melissa has taught me to cut it this way. And the reason we do that is because that little string in the middle is gonna display much nicer. So I'm gonna show you. Hey, little bug. Cut it this way. So this is what it's gonna look like after you cut it. And what's easy is, don't try to do it this way because this is going to swivel your blood orange. So whenever you're cutting any kind of vegetable or fruit, you want to turn it onto the flat side of your fruit. So turn it upside down. We're cutting off the edge, putting it to the side. And then out of my blood orange, I think I can get about 5 to 6 slices. I think 5 is the max here. So it's 5 slices. And the way we're going to put it on our brie cake is just like flank it open like that. So you can see the beautiful flesh. There's red, there's orange. It's absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is start off with flanking this all over my brie cake. On the first level, I'm just going to open it up. I like showing the flesh of cheese, the flesh of fruit. So you kind of want to try to balance it just right on the rind. And again, we're working with fruit. This might get slippery. It's just the way of the world. And then my last one. So instead of having this one this way, where you see a lot of the white rind there, I'm gonna just flip it around so you can see more of the flesh of the fruit. So we always wanna display like what makes something look prettier, which is just by simply flipping it around. So your other half, what I'm going to do again, flip it around so you have the flat side on your cutting board, cut off the first piece, and then just start slicing. Are you guys able to slice? Like, are you guys following along? You're
love
good?
blood oranges.
They're so look.
I love cheese.
Shelly, take a look.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Isn't it beautiful?
Wow.
We love it for the colors. They're very vibrant, very lavish at Grazing Theory, so this is why we like using these beautiful colors. With this one, I'm going to put it right on my board because we kind of want to create not an asymmetric, I want to say, but at least some kind of balance. So again, we're just going to position it. It might take you a few tries, but you want to kind of layer it so that they stand up against each other. Don't worry, because if you're having any issues, if you have a blackberry, all you're going to do with your blackberry is position it behind your blood orange so it can hold it up. So these are cute little cheats that you can use. So anywhere where you're having trouble standing them up, just put like a little stand behind them so it'll keep them up. So are we all good? We're all good on this first step?
Everybody seems to be following.
Everyone's good? Awesome. So what I like to do is use my bigger fruit first, because then the smaller fruit, that's what we're going to use for garnish. So I'm going to go ahead and use my second blood orange. And again, you've got the top and the bottom, top and bottom, and we're slicing it right in the middle. So top, bottom, we're slicing it this way instead of front to back, we're sliding it right in the middle, okay? Slice, turn it on its belly. The edge goes off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy again at the edge, all I'm doing is flipping it around. And there you can see more flesh. It's a really cool trick. So this guy.
Sorry. Sorry,
So as you can see, like our flesh is going that way on this one. So I'm gonna flip it around and do it the other way. So if you're looking at the cake from the other side, now you're gonna see more of the rind instead of the flesh. Oops, we flipped it around to see more flesh. Perfect. So I might have to use my own little cheat trick and position it with blueberry to hold it in place. There we go. I knocked these over, no problem.
It's the wind.
We might need a blackberry for this, which is why you see you want to do your bigger fruit first. So in case you need some assist, you can do that. So do you guys see how like the rind is on this side, on this end, and then again on the other side, on the other end? Cool. All right, so I'm gonna save this guy for last. So we're done with the blood orange. Now we're gonna move to the kiwi. So the kiwi is our next big piece. I know somebody asked for passion fruit today. No passion fruit anywhere in Temecula. I've been looking for a week and a half. So sorry to disappoint, but that's why we are going with the kiwi. So the kiwi, you're gonna do top and bottom, cut it off. So we can get fancy or not. I don't know what you guys are feeling like, but I don't know what people's knife skills are. So, you know what? Screw it. Let's go fancy. Okay. So you're going to take your knife. If you have paring knife, it's a good thing. You're going to insert it diagonal like that. About, I want to say like 1/4 to 1/2 inch in. Because you're trying to cut. Do you see the V? We're trying to cut a V. But you got to push your knife in far enough so to make sure that it gets to the middle of your kiwi. So you're gonna do this all the way around. Be careful, we're not liable for loose fingers. And if you have like one of those little melon ball thingies, usually on the other end it's got a little zigzag tool already. And that is what this would be great for. But we're gonna try to do this manually.
I was amazed when you did this at, I don't remember which workshop I was at,
Cool.
but I remember I pulled it apart and I was
It's
like,
cool.
oh my.
Okay, you guys ready? Gently, just start pulling. You made a zigzag. Boom!
Oh.
Hey, that's cool.
Look at that.
Hey, that's cool.
Isn't it nice?
So cool.
That's real
So right
pretty.
now you've got what I would like to call a kiwi flower. Super easy to do. You can see you don't need a special tool to do it. Just very delicate knife skills. But are you guys doing this? Are you able to do it? Tell us in the comments like yes, Gina, or it's too difficult. And if it's too difficult, you can cut it the same way you did the blood orange. So you've got one of two choices here. So the kiwi
Someone
for
said,
me,
bam.
bam. I like emerald lagasse, like bam.
Yeah.
So with this, these are statement pieces. So I'm gonna put it where I would consider the front of my cake on my side. So Shelly's gonna come around. And I'm gonna put a statement piece like right here. Which in my case is grazing theory. If you got a personalized board, that would say your family name there. So let's do one statement piece on there. We're not letting the back go completely like not fun. So we're gonna put the other one on the first tier, just on the side there. So now you have blood orange, you've got your little cheats of maybe blueberry and blackberry, and then you have your kiwi, which is your statement pieces.
Got lots
After
of, we
this-
did it. Yes, looks great.
Yes.
Did it. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes. So everybody received this little container in their kits. So these are kumquats that's grown in Temecula. Again, another lovely resident who said, I have organic kumquats. I would love to share it with you. Thank you so much for letting us do that. Guys, you receive 5. I like uneven numbers in anything that I do, although we just did that. But when I slice the kumquat, Shelly, if you can zoom in for me there. Instead of just slicing it straight down, a really cool like party trick is to slice it at an angle. So it looks this way when it comes out. That's just a little bit more fancier. If you love Gordon Ramsay, you'll see this is how he slices all of his vegetables, which I'm a super fan. So again, hold it tight and then just slice down. Beautiful. So what I love about this is very citrusy, it's colorful, it's beautiful. And this is what I'm going to use to just fill in like some of the spots here. So when you did put your kiwi down, there's a little opening. So I'm going to slide the kumquat just behind the opening there. Another little one. So one is showing the flesh and the other one I want to show is the rind. So you can kind of see how we are showcasing two things of the fruit. First the flesh and then the rind, because I think like this is important. Like any of these little stubs, don't take it off. Like this is part of the fruit. Like this is what we enjoy eating. So I think it's important for everyone to see what the natural state of fruit is when you put it on any food that you make, any cakes that you're making. The other thing is that orange and green complements each other. So that's why we're going to put these two colors together on the front of my board. I'm going to have Shelly come around again. We're showing the flesh and then we're showing the skin. So I like some things in 3, so I'm going to add another little flesh on that side. So I have 3 more pieces. I'm going to add this just randomly on the front here. Beautiful. Is everybody feeling good so far? You guys are doing great? Yes? Cutting is good?
So.
Nobody sliced the finger off? We're good.
So far,
Yay.
so good.
Mother's Day is great. Okay. Next thing I'm going to use is some blue and blackberries because I want to start building that color variation. So we have blackberries, and this is the items that we asked you guys to get on your own. If you have blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, we kind of use all of them. So if you don't have blackberries, don't worry. You can use any of your berries. And what I like to do is kind of build like a little waterfall where it starts on tier 1 and it goes down to the board. So we build a waterfall on the back side. I'm obviously going to build it on the front side so that way it's balanced. I know, Sam, if you want to stop by, so you love Brie, you could, oh, that's a good shot. Thank you, Shelly, like doing it from the top.
There's a table in the way, I can't get on the side.
Perfect. So you guys see like how I started the blackberry waterfall on this side? If you go over, it continues on the other side. And then we're going to do some blueberries. And really no way is a wrong way, like whatever you feel like. This is kind of like art. Whatever you want to do or feels good to you is what I'd love for you to showcase in your Brie cake. Add some more blueberries on this side. I am going to add more blueberries in between my blood oranges and my kumquats because we want to get that color contrast too. Let's do it on this side. Woo.
Someone asked if you could just slow down a little bit.
Oh, sure. Sorry, thank you for asking that. I'm going to take a sip of wine. That's
There
great.
you go.
Or bubbles.
Give them
Sorry.
a little break to
Yeah.
catch up. We'll give you a pan where everything should be. If I can get her on the table. She's still working with that blueberry.
Really nice.
That's sitting on the table.
Yeah. So whenever you're doing this, some of your fruit might fall off because they're being moved, which is when you just want to readjust it. It's totally fine. Like this is a work in progress. It's a work of art. So there's no wrong way. There's no right way. I'm just excited you guys joined me today to see how we do it. So you carefully position those guys. Perfect. Here we have a lot of blood orange, so here's where I want to add a little bit more color variation, which is why I would put more blueberry there. Perfect. So all your fruit should be standing up, should be great. Again, you can use blueberry or blackberry to hold up your blood orange. I want to make sure everybody is on the same
I think we're
page
good now.
level. We're good.
Give them a little time to
Perfect.
catch up.
So what we're adding today, which is fun, is the raspberries, but then I also have some gooseberries. So first I'm gonna do raspberries since this is something that most of you guys should have. And this is where we're starting to dress up the bottom tier. I like the waterfall cascading look, which is kind of what we're doing now. So we're gonna mimic a waterfall from the first tier.
What are gooseberries?
Gooseberries is the same family as tomatillos, which is a tomato. I'm gonna show you guys what that is next. So you can see, like, I'm trying to build like little waterfalls. So gooseberry looks like this. It's almost like a tomato, but it has, I'm gonna cut it so Shelly can show you guys what it looks like inside. It looks like the same flesh as a tomato, but it has a burst of tropical flavors like mango and pineapple. It's amazing with any white wine pairings you're doing. This would be great with any of the bubbles too. The brut will blow this like out of the water. So you can decide if you have this today, you can cut it. You can kind of see the seeds in there. It looks like a tomato.
How weird.
Yeah, it's cool. I know, it's a very crazy product.
I think a lot of the descriptions for Riesling talk about gooseberry. I think it's either Riesling or Pinot Grigio. Kind of have that same kind of gooseberry kind
That
of
would make sense.
Yeah, flavor profile.
So again, I love showing the natural state of fruit. I don't like cutting off the edges, so I'm just gonna leave that little edge to show there. We're doing pairings of Brie, which is important. Like, even if you're plating up a nice dinner, you want to do 5 asparagus, not 6. You want to do 5 pieces of meat, not 6. So uneven numbers is where kind of like all this I want to say like food design comes into.
All design.
Yeah, like all design.
Why is that? Why uneven numbers?
Uneven numbers just
Odd
look
numbers?
better.
Looks
Yeah,
better.
odd numbers.
Okay.
Just, yeah,
Better in 3s.
better in 3s. Next, we have these beautiful cherries, guys, that you received in your kit. I saved these for last because I like to put them on top. It's
Cherry
funny.
on top.
Yeah.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes. You know, and this is the thing that I've had discussions with my friends, because they say it's the icing on top, and I'm like, no, it's a cherry on top,
yeah.
which is just how I grew up, which is what we grew up saying, which is strange for most people, but they want to say icing. I say
They only have
cherry.
icing on
It's the same
top. They're
thing.
not doing it
It's
right.
already icing.
There should be icing all over.
All over, yeah. Like, so that is the issue.
Gotta talk to your friends.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's icing, it's cherry on top. I'm just adding some more of our gooseberries around this beautiful green kiwi that we have, because I want to make sure that we have that color contrast. Yeah. So cherries on top. I'm gonna go ahead and add a few more raspberries in here for color. So you could probably go all day until your whole cake is covered, but at some point we have to stop. So we're getting
at one point you
into.
gotta eat it.
We're gonna get into the finishing touches now, which for me is 3 things. It's gonna be rosemary, mint, and the honeycomb. So everybody received a container full of honeycomb. So that's going to be our next item. So I have a big container from LJSB's. I'm gonna slice it just down the side. And then once I pull it up, there's like a whole big stack of honeycomb. I'm gonna pull this over here so you don't drip everywhere. This is gonna go towards the front of my cake, because that is where my logo is, or your personalized name is. We're just gonna lay it on like that. So as we cut the honeycomb, it might have been oozing out of your kit. Again, you can just layer it on there, drizzle more honey on it. Like, there's no wrong way. The next thing we're going to do is use our herbs. So here we have rosemary. Just gonna cut it right at the bottom. And I like to stick this on my second tier, so it really enhances the top tier there. Stick it right in. It's like a little tree of rosemary growing out of your cake. I'm gonna do a second one right next to it. So one is gonna be lower than the other one. You kind of want to get that little height distinction there. And the next one is mint. We've been out in the heat a little bit, so my mint is a little bit tired, if you will. But the mint, I just like sticking wherever my fresh fruit is. Again, you're gonna go for green, orange, green, green, red, green, green, black, green. You just wanna double up the green color wherever it is. Let's see. But really, fresh mint right out of your garden would be amazing.
It looks awesome.
Thank
Yum.
you. Ours has just been out a little bit, so I can even stick some
Oh
in
gosh. Turned it on myself.
Ah, we were just laughing about that.
That was bad.
Yeah. That's the Ellen DeGeneres.
It's like that when you
look.
open your phone. Yeah. I was trying to wave to
I'm like,
people.
wait, what?
It was my bad.
Okay, awesome. So Shelly's gonna walk around, guys, and show you kind of what I did.
I'm just giving you a laugh today. I'm glad I got ready. I didn't.
Have your other board.
So it's beautiful. So you guys can use all this. It's stunning. It's fun. You have this whole nother orange. I like to use it just for styling. So if you're taking a shoot today to show all the other moms what your amazing husband or family did for you, you're just gonna take this little blood orange and just put it in the front there. And this is the most amazing photo you can share on Instagram, tagging Masia de la Vinya Winery, Danza del Sol Winery, and of course Grazing Theory. So I hope you all had an amazing time. Other side. That you love your cakes. Do you guys have a question about decorating the cake? How are we doing on that?
Spot said his didn't look like that.
Johnny, you gotta bring your wife to an actual workshop. Once this is all open and over, like we're gonna teach you exactly to do this. We slow it
Hands-on.
down. Like, yeah. So anyone else? We're good?
Thank you. We got thank yous. I want to see everyone else's.
Yes.
Hi
So
to
the
me.
easiest way to see everyone else's is if everybody tagged hashtag Grazing Theory, then we can all go look at the tag and see what your cakes look like.
Yeah, send them in.
Yeah, send them
Tag
in.
us.
Tag us. What is fun is now, guys, it's just like a wedding cake. So take your wife or girlfriend back, future wife, to a memory, and like just hold the knife together and slice through it. Okay.
There you go.
You guys can do it. But yeah, so this is a 3-tier Brie cake. I had so much fun building it with you. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you. I love mine. Thank you. My mom is enjoying it.
Yes.
Lots of thank yous.
Awesome. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for another live. We have, yay! We're all going to eat Brie now.
Yeah.
We have one more live, well, a few more lives coming up, but next week on Thursday, we're introducing Otra Cosa wines with Sam. She's our sommelier. We're going to do it with Joe Weens. This is another thing they're doing, which is what Otra Cosa means. And we're going to debut our charcuterie cones workshop with their wines, where we're doing the exact same thing. 3 delicious pairings with 3 of their delicious wines. So please join us for that too. In the meantime, thank you, Walter. Thank you, Miss Patricia, Mr. Art. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
I showed my face. Now you have to show yours.
Lana and Kelly, like, thank you so much. I do want to give 2 more shout outs to 3 more. 2 very special, important people to me. First one is my husband, Justin. Thank you so much for being amazing, for supporting me. I know it's Mother's Day, but I feel like you've been incredible. I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. You support me. I know. Cheers, Justin. He's amazing. So I'm going to drink to this. Next person I'm drinking to is Melissa. Come on in. I know. Melissa just got here. She got up with me at 3:45 a.m. this morning. We've been building boards all day. I think we pushed out 60 boards or more.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You look great
So
for being up at 3:45.
I know.
Dang.
We're like the rock.
We did it.
Yeah.
We did it. Yeah. So I want to say thank you to Melissa. She's incredible. I could not do the volume we do without you. So I love you.
I love you.
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Yes. She spent it with me in the kitchen. And then I also want to say thank you to Sam. Sam is incredible to our company. Again, we would not have the reach or the opportunities we have without Sam. So Sam, you're awesome. Thank you. I have a gift for you. I'll see you this week. Thank you, everybody. Have a great Mother's Day. See you.
Bye.
No, let's eat Brie.
We made it. Oh, I found the extra brunch board.
You did?
Because I'm like, I swear there's the extra one.
HP took it. She took 6.
I'm trying to wait.
Oh,
That happened last time.
Oh, I'm like, I swear I made
There's an option when someone joins.
Yeah.
I brought it. They interact, and it flipped the camera on.
Thank you, Melissa. I have one of these for you.
Oh, I know that's
Turn it
cute.
off.
It's like